This is where you transform. Look, Mom, no hands to extreme hand-free cycle. All right, so you're tuned into extreme hand-free cycle, where no hands, no brakes. Cycling is what we do. The bars up front, we call those 911, because you only need them when you're in 911. So there's like 8 obstacles in 25 seconds. Here we go. Bam. Behind you, sir. Oh, right on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and analyze now. So we're moving up towards the first couple, and I'm already leaning to the left because I just see more space. You see, you're looking at that sign, looking at that door that's open right there on the left. You got this sign now. People can walk out. You never know, but I had such a big space that I went ahead on the left. So that's one obstacle here, one moving obstacle. Then I'm going to slowly bring it in. Well, I'm actually moving pretty quick. And speed is a big time factor right here because I got a couple and they're moving a stroller. And I'm concerned about my speed because I don't want to go too fast and get there too quick. So there's no way to the right. I'm just going to have to... I even did a little bit of a loop to try and slow myself down. Now there's not really an opening to the left, so I go to the right. And look at my handlebar. Goes right over the corner of the trash can, and then my left handlebar really close to the baby stroller. But in the video, you know, no one's bringing up anything. So I got a higher up view, and I can tell in the intersection coming up here that I'm clear for traffic. I'm ready to go. I see people inside the crosswalk, and it's just good to go. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going across, I'm looking, I got everything checked out. Now I'm looking way across the street now to see what I'm going to do next. And I see a car with its lights coming up. And I see these people in the crosswalk, and I see some shorts and long legs, and then I see some people walking towards me. And right now I'm thinking I'm probably going to go to the right on the crosswalk at the corner there, and then go behind that SUV there, that Tahoe or whatever it is with the rack. And then all of a sudden this boy steps right in front of me, and I got to make another decision. I don't know if he's going to continue to go. I see him stop, but you don't know what he's going to do yet. You don't know if he's going to roll, because that other car had stopped. And then you got this couple and these people on the side of me on the left. And then remember that speed, I hadn't picked up speed, so now I'm thinking of jumping off the curb, but no, that ain't gonna happen. I don't know what that car is doing, and I'm thinking about slowing down now because I'm grabbing the 911 bars. It's crazy. And then I got to get around these girls, and that tree, man, that tree was tight. It was so tight. Look at my hand. I got to pull in my shoulder and my elbow just to get clear of that girl, and then clear that umbrella pole right there. That was quick. And close. So now I've made it through that, and I think I got a whew out of there, man. And then so these two girls coming up towards me, not a big deal. I got room. They're not even looking at me. I can predict their movements. And then I got this sign right here. I believe my handlebar goes over the sign. Maybe not, but I got close. And then there's the gentleman here that I talked about. He moves forward. Got that clear. So now let's see it all in fast motion one last time. Ready? See right here, I'm about to go with the 911 bars. You see my hands coming up? And then at the last minute, I see that opening gonna open up. It might open up to the left between the girl and the tree. I'm gonna go for really slow. And see, I'm already on that girl's heel right there. Did you see that? She has no clue I'm right behind her. And now, ooh. Done. This is where you transform. Look, Mom, no hands to extreme hand-free cycle. That might be kind of cool. Like if I chop it up and I just say what I, just chop it up and everyone's like, whoop, whoop. All right, so you're tuned into extreme hand-free cycle, where no hands, no brakes. Cycling is what we do. The bars up front, we call those 911, because you only need them when you're in 911. All the shifting and all the braking that you're going to need is in the back over here. This is a modification here. So let's just move on to the video that we got. I was at, in 25 seconds is what I'm talking about. In 25 seconds, I'm in Huntington Beach and I'm traveling across Main Street headed towards the Starbucks. But in those 25 seconds, I come across 8 moving obstacles. All right, and I'm not talking about trees, dogs. Those are pretty good though. I'm talking about live human beings. This has a lot of action in 25 seconds. So here's what's happening. I'm on the sidewalk. And there's a couple walking with their hands, holding hands. And I go to the left and I get around them pretty good. I got enough space. Then I'm moving forward on the sidewalk and I spot a couple with a baby stroller. Now here in this point, I'm not gonna analyze right now. So there's a baby, family, little baby stroller, and I go and I get onto the right side of the father. So then, or it could have been a dog in that baby stroller, He's still the father, right? So then I'm heading past them, and that was a tight squeeze. You're gonna see it, and I'm making it past them, and I have a clear shot into the corner and into the intersection. Now there's not a lot of cars going on. I've already checked them out. I'm going across, and there's some people in the crosswalk too, so I got a good roll. It's a good go. So I'm going, cruising across, and it's time, you'll see what I have ahead of me, and it's time to make a decision and to go to the left, which no, everything is looking go to the right. Even going right in the crosswalk and crossing actually, because there's some cars and there's a lot of people. It's I'm not sure what day it was. But anyway, you'll see that I'm headed towards the corner, like I'm kind of in the crosswalk. And all of a sudden, this little boy goes from the sidewalk corner into the intersection. And I'm all like, oh man, I gotta make a quick decision. And I see an opening, so I go ahead and instead of going to the right and into the street in the cross section, I went ahead and into the left and onto the sidewalk. Across right on the corner of the sidewalk, and I come up on the sidewalk, and I'm staying to my right in the same direction that I'm going, and all of a sudden, because I was gonna cut across to the right even more and jump off the curb if I could get past that car, but I think that car was just hanging out there, and so I went ahead and I decided to go straight. And there's 2 women walking in front of me, and they're not walking very fast, and my speed is like I'm catching up to them pretty good. So I'm about to you see me trying to go for the bars, the handlebars. I'm gonna 911 it, man. I'm gonna 911 and fail, right? I'm gonna fail. That's a fail when you hit those 911 bars. So at the last second, I see a little opening coming abound. And I decided to go for it. Now I'm going, and I'm gonna have to go on to the left side of the ladies, and I'm coming around. And there's like a tree. Yeah, there's a tree there, and I it's a tight squeeze, man. I even had to pull in my shoulder, so I wouldn't, to stay away from her. And so I get around her. And then all of a sudden I get in around her and I'm coming good. I'm coming across. I'm clearing the tree. And then there's an umbrella, you know, like one of those tall umbrellas with a stand. I get past that pretty good. And then I believe there's another couple of girls walking toward me now this time. And I get around them pretty good. They seem to be ignoring me. It's all right. And then there's a sign, like a sidewalk sign, and I get around that, not too bad. But then there's this guy up ahead, and he's right smack in the middle of the sidewalk. He's not walking on the sidewalk. He's facing the storefront. So I'm looking at him, and he doesn't see me coming because I could see only the side of his profile. So I'm coming up, and I got some space behind him, but it wasn't looking good. So I went ahead and let him know I was coming through, and he went ahead and moved his foot forward, and I cleared. This is where you transform. Look, Mom, no hands to Extreme Hand-Free Cycle.